Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Timmy Adebayo. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and like this video, as I'll be making a lot of more videos in weeks to come. In this channel, I'll be mainly discussing things on lifestyle, um, travel, immigration, and tech. Today, specifically, I'm going to be talking on tax filing, filing of your tax. As we all know, it's tax season, and there are a lot of new immigrants who are finding it difficult to file their taxes. A lot of people actually employ someone who, like a professional, to help them with this. Basically, what I'm just going to say is, if you feel you're very comfortable employing a professional, it's really good. Like, you know that you just have to pay a certain fee, usually around 50 CAD per person or thereabouts, and you know that you don't have anything to worry about. This will get sorted out for you. However, if you're someone like me who just likes to explore and sometimes likes to do things on your own, you can actually do this for free, and it actually does not take time. I'm going to actually share this with you. I'm going to show you how you can actually file your taxes on your own. You can actually do this using a very simple tool called Wealthsimple. Um, I'm going to share my screen now and take you through all you need to do to file your taxes. You can actually file your taxes in less than 30 minutes, give or take, say 1 hour, based on if you're kind of searching for more information. But if you have all your information at hand, that is, your T4 has been sent to you. In the case of you are actually an entrepreneur, I think that's a T5. If you are a student and you have some loans, or you have the government paying some of your funds for you, there's another T4 that is being sent to you by your school for this purpose. Whatever it is that you want to claim while you're filing, you can actually do this, everything on your Wealthsimple, and it's completely free. Stay with me, and as I take you through how to file your tax on Wealthsimple. Basically, all you need to do is actually um, go to Google. You can actually just type Wealthsimple in your Google, open the Wealthsimple website, and click Get Started Now. It's going to show you this page. All you need to do on this page is click on Sign Up on the web. You can actually just enter your email address, enter the password, and click Sign Up. But I already have an account, so I'm going to just log in to my account. A lot of times it usually sends a code to your email address. It usually sends a login code to your email address so that you are able to log in. It's just a default 2FA. So on that page, this is the page that you would first see. It tells you tax, invest, trade, cash, crypto. What you actually need right now is the tax session. You can see it says the deadline for this return is actually May 1st, right? or June 15 if you are self-employed. That is, for those of you who are actually self-employed, you have until June 15 for you to file your tax. But for those who are actually working paid employment, you actually have to submit by May 1st. It's usually April 30th, but I think April 30th this time around falls on a weekend, I guess. So now it's May 1st. So you click on this, and then it asks you which of the tax you want to file. We actually want to file for 2022. This is the current tax, except you have some old tax you've not filed before. But basically, you should be filing for 2022 right now because this is 2023. And then you click on this, all right? And then it loads the page for you. It just asks you choose a name for this profile. This name does not matter. You can actually just choose anything you feel you want to choose for this. So basically, you click on this and then you click on confirm. So start or continue a return, choose one. So you can just, except you want to actually add someone else, because basically in this Wealthsimple, you can actually file for you and your spouse in one account. You don't have to open an account separately for your spouse if you are filing as a family, right? So you can open one for you and one for your spouse. So click on this. Now it clicks on this. So this is just an information currently showing, basically because at the moment CRA is on strike, but it's just telling you can continue to use Wealthsimple Tax to file your tax return during the CRA strike. The deadline remains May 1st. The strike does not affect the deadline. So technically, this tax filing application is very simple. The first thing it asks you is information about yourself. Enter your social insurance number, your date of birth, your preferred language. Is this return for a deceased person? Obviously, if you're filing for yourself, you are alive, and it's going to be no here. And then you come here. This part is for someone who has filed tax before. It basically tells you that there's an access code which you have, assuming you filed a tax before. You would enter that here. But if you're a first time person who is filing a tax for the first time, you skip this part. Now, here it asks you for your address, basically because if you're opening a CRA account for the first time, they usually send you an access code, right? The access code usually sends to your address. And obviously, when you actually open an SIN, your SIN is also tied to your address, and CRA also has this address. So technically, they're kind of asking you, oh, what is actually your address? So you provide them your address here. All this information, basically, it tells you about your residence. It wants to know which province you've been in the whole of 2022. Did you switch province? You can see it's asking you if your province or territory or residence changed, right? Is your home address the same as your mailing address? In which province do you currently live? This part is just basically asking you if you actually changed province. Now, this part is also can be tricky. It says, did you become a resident of Canada for income tax purposes, right? If you filed a tax before, then your response here should be no. But if this is your first time of filing a tax and you got into the country, say you're filing a tax for 2022, right? And you got into the country, say January 20 something, 2022. Basically, all you need to do here is say yes. And when you say yes, it automatically tells you, it knows that you are filing for the first time, right? Marital status is asking you if you're married. If you're married and CRA is aware you're married, then you select you're married here. Asking if your marital status changed, basically. And these ones are just basically miscellaneous questions. asking you if you have any foreign investment that is worth this amount. Did you dispose of your principal residence? Are you filing tax income return with CRA for the first time? All these questions, you can see it's pretty simple, right? It's asking you, do you have a MyCRA account? If you're filing for the first time, you definitely don't have a CRA account. So here you are going to say, oh no, you don't have a CRA account. And it's going to ask you, do you want to sign up for online email? Here you're going to say yes, sign me up, right? Now this is where you start entering all your forms. So I'm just going to, and as you keep entering all these details, right, you'll keep seeing refund here. Technically, if you've filed, that is, you've paid more tax in 2022, say your employer paid more taxes from your income, CRA is going to give you some refunds based off this income that was this tax that was overfiled, right? So here you'll be seeing the refund. Just going to also show you something real quick, which is how the T4 looks. So let me just try to see. I'm just going to probably enter something here. Just going to enter some stuff here just to, just just entering some random information here. So it's saying invalid social insurance here. So I'm basically just trying to see what I can, basically just entering some of this stuff. Yeah, so I purposely just entered those information so that it shows me this part, right? So as you can see, it basically gives you some options. Now it's saying, oh, relevant to you, T4. This is the first thing it asks you for the T4. Now you click on this, it brings out this field for you for a T4, right? It asks you, oh, what's your employer name? And then you have some numbers here, right? Seeing these numbers might look gibberish to you right now. Now, what you need to do is open a T4. I'm going to open a T4 for you now, just to see a sample. Now, your employer's name is going to be here on that T4. Now, you can see all these numbers, 14, 16, 17, 18, 20, 55. Now, all these numbers, some of them will actually be filled when your employer sends you your T4. So all you need to do is look at these numbers here and come back to the page where we're actually trying to fill the T4, right? And then you are basically going to enter which corresponding number and the value, and then you enter it here. And then once you are done, I'm just going to be deleting this for this purpose. Once you are done, you come here again. If you have another, say, oh, there's a T4A or something. T4A is the one that usually gets sent to you if you're currently collecting loan or something, and then you need to show this information. Also, all the information required there would also be listed there. In terms of medical, you want to claim some medical funds, you probably paid some money out of your pocket and you want to claim some medical fund, you can just click on medical here, and then it kind of gives you option of the kind of medical forms that you can get, right? Um, for instance, working from home, right? There's working from home for those who actually work from home due to COVID-19, because when you're filling this form, there's actually a part where you can actually also um, claim that is time for work from home, that is get some fund from the government for working from home. There's a standard fee, I think $2 per day, depending on the number of days that you worked. Now, that is if you work based because of COVID-19. Now, if you are working from home, that is your employer actually says you must work from home. This is not because of COVID-19, this is how you work normally. Your employer is also going to send you a particular form. Now, this form that will be sent to you, um, you just actually have to keep this form basically for the purpose of if CRA asks you for this form. So technically what I'm telling you is, at this place you can actually search for anything that you want, that is to fill in terms of so say work from home employee expense. Yeah, so you can see this is work from home. It's telling you this, so it's gonna ask you, oh, do you work from home due to COVID-19? If you work from home due to COVID-19, you say yes. If you actually normally work from home, say you normally work from home. Now, when you normally work from home, you want to ask you, oh, what type of employee were you? Are you a salaried employee, right? It's going to ask you the name on that was on the T4. That is, if you've already added a name before in your T4, it's going to automatically show you the name of that company here on the list. You're going to click it, and then it's going to ask you some basic questions like, oh, what's the square footage of your home? What's the square footage of the workspace you are using, right? Did you use this workspace for something else? Just basically fill out this information, and you would keep seeing all the refunds that is going to be given to you. And once you're done, all you need to do is come here, do review and optimize. Once you do review and optimize, it's going to tell you, oh, if there's something that you're missing out, if there's something that you need to add. In my case, when I was filling initially, it asked me, oh, you might be qualified for this workers pay, something like that, right? But then it's going to tell you, oh, these are the reasons why you might be qualified for this, might be reason why you might not be qualified for this. Once you are done, you're going to click on submit. Once you submit, it goes directly to CRA, right? And then CRA sends you an email, tell you to open a My CRA account, which you would then do. In another video, I can actually take us through how to open My CRA account and how this works. Basically, this is all you need to do, and before you know it, you are done. You've completely filled your tax. You filed your tax for the year, and you actually will be surprised that you really don't need someone to help you do this. You can always do this on your own. Thank you for watching this video. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please subscribe to this channel, and please give this video a thumbs up so that I can continue to make more videos like this. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.